Hello.
Oh, hey.
How's it going?
Huh? It's going. And we're live.
Yay!
All right, hooray! Things were bad, but now they're good forever. Okay, so I got all the basing, or at least I got most of the basing stuff for the Angry Marine. And I know I said I'd work
Good.
on that. Yeah, let's just hammer that out.
Exactly. Let's finish it.
Yep.
Just finish him. I
Yep.
can't do more combat.
Finish him.
That's better than me.
Alright, so I got some.
It would be Ty in Texas. Hello. Ty.
Oh my god. I found some rocks at the pumpkin patch, which could probably work for. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That would work. Just have the back down, have that up. And yeah, no Sojan tonight.
You doing okay?
Yeah, he's doing fine. Just he got up early for like a hike today, and he's gonna crash out. So
Hi. What a sucker.
I know. Thank you for the appropriate sound effect, Lincoln.
Fine. Hmm.
Back here.
It puts the glue on.
Yep, there we go. Yep, that'll be good right there. And yeah, definitely when I get him into place later, yeah, I'm gonna glue all the joints into place as well. What do you think? Have this other rock just up front too? And then put a smattering of other rocks and basing materials?
Yes.
I think that seems reasonable.
Alright. Ty, do you concur?
Sounds good.
Alright.
If I had to add one thing, I'd say put another similar sized rocket behind him, so it's not just two in front of him. Kind of balance it out, so to speak.
Okay, well, or I could put this other one behind him so it's kind of like that.
Can't refute Dr. Irrefutable.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm not refuting him. Plus, I have like other rocks that I could use that are a little bit smaller, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, and in other things going on, I actually switched over to a cane the past couple days. I actually picked one up at a grocery store, and you know what? It's better in some ways that I can move faster, and it's not as clunky as a walker. But you know, yeah, I think I might use some of this slate too. I know it's different types of rock, but screw it, right?
I think it's fine.
Yep.
No good, I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
I mean, it's not like a geologist is going to come and critique your basing, probably.
And even then, I could just say, well, it's debris from other buildings, so fuck you.
Exactly. This is happening on an alien planet. Don't you tell me what the rocks are like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. You're not making us for a geologist.
There we go. That looks pretty good. And then we're gonna just put dirt everywhere else. Which I would probably need to get more of this creature caster glue because it is super nice. And how's everyone's week going so far?
I'm still adjusting back to this time zone. It's taking more time than I thought it would. I've fallen asleep during the day a few times when I would have rather been awake. But, basically okay.
All right.
My week is going okay.
Good. Lincoln? Lincoln, unmute your mic. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go with thick mud. Yeah. Yeah, just brown mud rather than European mud. And then I'll just paint the I will paint the rocks too. Might just use a brush for that. Unless I try and take care of those now. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, boy. Okay, that's getting kind of solid in there. That's well, damn. I thought I had a good seal on this when I shut it, but apparently I didn't.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You have a lot in there too.
Yeah, I know. Just seeing if, like, Oh, crap. Yeah, because my finger should not be coming away this clean.
Huh. Oh, yeah, that's that mud has ceased to mud.
Yep.
Is there like a top layer you can scrape off?
I'm checking that right now,
Yeah.
but nah, I think this is crap.
Yeah, that's too bad. Some air must have gotten to it.
Yeah, I must not have had a good enough seal on it because I've had some other Vallejo bottles of terrain stuff that had sealed up pretty good, and it was good for years. All right, let's see how this looks. This is better, but also okay with with these muds. There's like little flecks of grass in there too, so maybe that's kind of what. Yeah, because this is at least, yeah, that's looking better. I could at least work with this. Or I wonder what would happen if I added water to this. Can't screw it up anymore, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just flick water into myself. Alright, you know what? It almost seemed to revitalize it a little bit just almost right away, but I will let this kind of and
Let it settle for a while.
yeah, let it settle, let it soak up. And also I'll make sure Okay. You alright, Ty?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay, and you know what? Yeah, I'll just let this sit and soak for 24 hours, and we'll see just what result we get then. Okay. Or should I even paint the rocks? Just leave them as is.
I feel like it's difficult to say. Because if you want them to be more cohesive, then you could paint them, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about painting them a uniform color? Keeping them different colors?
Keeping like the two slates the same color and these. But I honestly kind of like how they look. So, you know what?
Oh,
Screw
yeah.
it.
Yeah, go ahead and keep them that way then.
And in hindsight, I probably should have painted over the entire base so this had something to stick to. But it's too late now. I mean, actually. But I am going to be entirely lazy with this and just squirt the paint on here and spread it with a brush I don't care about.
Sensible.
So we will go with. Let's see. Go with a little bit of a darker brown. And that. You know what? Let's go with Cherokee brown.
Did you say turkey or jerky?
Cherokee brown, but I said it like someone from Iowa would, and they say the T is a CH. Or at least I knew a guy who would say it that way. You know, it was Cherokee, or it was 12, or it was 20. least this will give the texture paint a little more something to hold on to.
Hold on, texture paint. Hold on.
Yeah. Again, doesn't have to be the neatest paint job for all this, so. Okay. Okay, and then we'll let that paint dry. Part of me is almost just like, well, I should just go ahead and just slap that on while the paint's still wet, too.
I don't know enough to know if that's a good idea or not.
I don't think it is a good idea, so I'll let this all dry.
All right, seems sensible.
So, in the meantime, do I keep messing with my Johnson? Or do I save that for an
Well, if you
entirely
must.
separate... Yeah, or do I save that for an entirely separate stream?
Do you? I mean, you do like playing with your Johnson.
I do.
You're a fan of the Johnson.
Yep. And you guys like watching me
Thank you.
play with my Johnson, too.
Exactly. So thank you for the musical stings there. If it's possible to relocate the stuff, might
Yep.
as well.
Okay. Yeah, I got a fan going right down here, so we'll just kind of put that... Have the fan blow on the base, so that's drying. And look, voila, my Johnson, freestanding.
Dang it. I'm ready to be done coughing. Stop coughing, lungs.
Yeah. Quit acting like you have tuberculosis.
Yeah. I hope I don't have tuberculosis. That'd be a real downer.
Nah, I mean,
I was on vacation. That was good, but I came back with tuberculosis.
I had the consumption.
Consumption. I'm gonna die just like Doc Holliday.
It could be worse. He could have came back with tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis. I don't believe that's a real disease.
Not
But
yet.
if it were, it sounds pretty
Nothing's real
bad.
until someone
So
gets it. All diseases aren't real until the first person gets it.
that's an interesting take.
Congratulations.
Interesting take on disease theory.
Congratulations, you're
The
patient
world's
zero.
first taste of tuberculosis scoliosis. Great. Awesome. Just
You must have gotten bitten
what I
by a
wanted to hear.
radioactive something.
bitten by a radioactive something. Yes.
You got bitten by a radioactive miner with tuberculosis.
That's definitely what happened. Absolutely. Radioactive with tuberculosis. Dang it. Just cough.
You need some Ludens.
Some hall somewhere. So let me see. I actually have this in the other room.
Well, I know you have a hall right outside your. I know you have a hall right outside your doorway.
That's true. Damn it, not there. Must be downstairs. Also not in that drawer. Also not in that drawer. I suppose I could take a COVID test. Though I don't think I have COVID at this point. Like someone has a cat. How droll.
And that they're quite talkative.
Yes.
Right.
You gonna leave that cape off until you get the back painted?
I'm gonna put the 3 parts of this cape together, and I'm gonna see how much it covers up before I put it on. Oh, and actually, yesterday I did something that I had never actually done yet. Was I went and got a pedicure.
Oh yeah, I had a pedicure like a year or even more ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, what'd you think?
yeah, I enjoyed it. Plus, it's kind of hard for me to be able to reach my toes right now with the way my hips are and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
and while delay capture would be a sweetheart and cut my toenails, it's nice just having a professional do it. And then having like the foot
Yeah.
soak and a little bit of massage and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
hot stones. That's my favorite part.
the what? Which one? What part, Lincoln?
When you get the massage, you get to add in massage in the hot stones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't quite be as flexible and chew them like we did when we were little kids.
I never chewed my toenails. Fingernails, however, yeah, I'm guilty of that. But
I'm happy I finally was able to break the habit. But I also realize now that it was a nervous habit and some things just make sense.
yep,
And that's why you're chill all the time now, right?
Chess. This is the way.
The way. The way of. The way of Lincoln. The way of the chill.
yeah. To chill. TEH chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But now I want a setup like Gareth had. the couch or the recliner with the projector as my screen. It's pretty freaking sweet.
Nice. Okay.
That would be most excellent.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, because anymore, the older I'm getting, I don't like to sit in the computer chair as much, plus I sit in one all day at work.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kick back a little bit. Yeah, I don't get as many steps in as I used to working in like healthcare. So while I do enjoy packaging software, it also like wrecks my body. So I'm stiff all the time. Don't move around as much.
Yep.
We're just having a conversation.
Meow meow meow. Skin grab. Meow meow.
Good craft.
There we go. Really trying to just feather in that seam with the plastic glue. I think I did it. Okay. And that one will at least be fairly well hidden.
Did anybody see Valve's announcement today?
See whose?
Valve.
No. What was it?
Yeah, I did see their announcement. They announced two things, right? They announced a new VR headset, and they announced a new Steam box. Basically a gaming console, gaming PC. Essentially a gaming console, basically. Which would be nice if there was another gaming console, considering Microsoft seems to be giving up, but also seems to not be giving up. I don't know. I can't figure out what the fuck they're doing.
Well, see, if they don't know what they're doing, no one can guess what they're gonna do anyways. So
Yeah, well, I think Sony has already figured out they don't have to care, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I love some of the comments. Like the winning comment of the day was like, I don't want the GameCube.
I don't know. Hardware-wise, it didn't sound very impressive, especially with only 8 gigs of VRAM, which I think has already been pretty conclusively demonstrated to be not enough.
Yeah, I think they're gonna let. I think the price point they're trying to hit though, because once you get above a certain price point, most people are gonna be like, if I'm spending that much, I'm just gonna build my own. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So I think they're taking like the same, a similar approach they did with the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck is still selling really well, even though it's not near as capable as, like, say, the Ally or the Lenovo Legion Go, because those are like twice the price. But people, there's people that are willing to spend that. But I
Right.
think they've got. I think Valve has done an incredible amount of work on Linux and Steam OS. I think they've been working behind the scenes with AMD. AMD's picked up. AMD's upscaling has gotten better ever since they partnered up with Sony on sharing kind of a PSSR, and then AMD's AI upscaling. And they've talked that they're working on getting FSR4 to work with those RDNA 3 GPUs, which is helping them keep the cost down. So if that's the case, and they have it working by the time this thing launched, which that kind of lines up with what AMD has said. They're looking to get it perfected by the end of this year. Then I think it'll actually surprise, because like getting Nintendo Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 2 does a decent job of scaling with K. I mean, granted, it's not like running Crisis or anything, but the games are ugly. Like Metroid, the new Metroid Prime is gonna look pretty sick. Anyway, I think they're gonna find the sweet spot for the price point. I think the price point's what's gonna sell it. Cause yeah, like I was looking and building from scratch. It just makes me sick to my stomach right now. Like you have to, like I was visiting Garrett this weekend, and one of the price is going to like flat. And
You
literally,
did what? You're completely breaking up. What?
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up there, Lincoln.
and then testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
So like I tried to build on Amazon, build on Amazon, and ordered the pre-builts, and I could not build one cheaper than some of the pre-builts that were on sale this last weekend.
Well, I mean,
Which is
yeah, this is
crazy
what happened
because just
a few years ago.
historically, like, well, RAM is double what it should be right now,
Yeah.
and that sucks.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, basically, yeah, what you said is true, yeah. And what I'm trying to say is that I think that's just because in the past, the price that people paid on the street for components versus what manufacturers paid for components was closer. But, now it's, now there's more of a spread between what the manufacturer is paying and what you would pay to buy one off the street, I think.
Yeah, it almost feels like everything has an Apple markup at this point.
Yeah.
But then the other thing they figured out is that they can totally come in. It used to, if the product wasn't selling, they just dump it. But now it seems like even in the PC space, they've adopted the console method that I've noticed, where we'll keep the last gen on the shelf because there's plenty of people that will buy that since it's cheaper. And then we'll have
Yeah.
this new one, which can command the price, and the people who want the latest and greatest will pay. And so as long as they kind of have side by side catering to both the high end and the lower end, then there's no discounts. There's no need for it because they have something to fill both gaps. Like there's no pressure to discount anymore. If
Yeah.
you run it, and then you can sell out old stock that way.
Yeah.
So did you guys do the list?
No,
Yes.
Doc didn't for Secret Sanguinius. Lincoln did,
Oh,
though.
no, I didn't do it. I don't know. I didn't feel like participating. Yeah, simple as that.
I just have to get Doc a stocking stuffer.
A stocking stuffer.
So many of them.
I know I'm layering this on pretty thick here, but oh well.
But does anybody know when the Astartes will be released? I haven't seen nothing on
No. Like, Games Workshop is always, like, notoriously hush-hush as far as, like, their animation projects. But from the trailers I've seen, it looks really cool. Just, yeah. Who knows when the hell it's going to come out, though.
I did hear that, I heard good remarks about Predator Batman.
Same here. Love to see it in the theater at some point.
You know how they have, like, Final Fantasy games on Steam?
What was that? Sorry.
There is one Final Fantasy game that is not on Steam, and I'm wondering why. Mythic Quest.
Which one is not on Steam?
Mystic Quest.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
My goodness, your cat is awfully chatty today, Ty.
Hey,
I know.
Just has something to say, I guess.
This is actually the other one. Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Pay attention to me, and only me, fool.
Human.
Yeah, I thought you should totally do like the little manual.
Sorry for all the coughing.
That's all right. It's getting to be that wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
There we go. That looks like a suitably dirty battle site.
Yeah, I think so.
I just need to let it dry. You know what? Just for posterity's sake, I'm just gonna. It's honestly a little bit of water in there. You know, at least working with these really seemed to activate it up.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good.
this is seeming slightly more alive now that it's soaked up some water. All right. Again, we'll just let it soak up and see just what it do, because they don't know it be like that, but it do. Oh dang, when did you redeem the 40k lore thing, Lincoln?
Oh, just a few minutes ago.
We can just refund it. We can just refund it. You don't have to do.
Okay.
I will just go into mods and refund it.
But I like my bedtime stories.
Let's see here. Rejected. There we go. Yes, if you don't want to do a point reward, you can just reject it from the mod queue.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's in. I think you can only do it in mod view though. You can't do it from the regular view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Right. Well, at least I got the cape together. Once I get this dried, then I can actually probably glue on the Angry Marine. But I might use some epoxy for gluing him, or at least for like putting his foot up here, so it stays put. And actually, here, what I'll do also, put his footprint there. There we go. Yeah, definitely let that dry. Then I'll glue all that on later.
No one said anything in chat tonight. I guess not.
Nope. And yeah, I think I'll have to fiddle with Nightbot.
Oh yeah, Nightbot seems to not be working.
Yep,
Nightbot should have said stuff.
should have. But, oh well. Now, one thing I'm curious to see. Okay, won't really matter much if that matches up that great, because I think that'll be covered by a shoulder pad. Yeah, it's more of a, do I really want to do sub-assemblies on this, or do like the majority of the model together? God, yeah, it's just going to be such a pain to do either, honestly. But ultimately, in the end, I think sub-assemblies are probably going to be best. Because look how much of this is just covered up. But that's future Garrett's problem. So, all right. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. And yeah, I saw that Muse wasn't on at all tonight. So, oh well. Oh well, thank you.
The stream where everyone wanted to fall asleep.
Yep, pretty much. At least
Oh,
it's
well.
because
It was
we're
a good
tired.
stream.
At
Good
least,
stream.
yeah, I was gonna say at least it's because we're tired, not because I'm a boring painter. At least I fucking
That's
hope
right,
not.
exactly.
So, all right. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
got stuff accomplished. So
Absolutely did.
there
Yes.
is that. So, all right. Well, yeah, I'll see you all next Monday working on more Hero Quest stuff. And yeah, otherwise, don't know too much else. Yeah, I'll see you all on Monday. So just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.